by really getting fundamental here. What is love? Love equals connection. Say this with me. Love equals connection. Love equals connection. Think of it as two droplets of water, two droplets of consciousness coming close enough together that they start to merge together into one droplet. Slowly, like they form a little connection, and that little connection grows and grows and then eventually becomes one. So love is about reestablishing a connection between two disjointed, disconnected, lost parts of consciousness that then find each other and reconnect with each other, merging into a unity at the ultimate extreme. If you love a thing, you should want to deepen your connection with it. This applies to people, but also to things. I talk a lot about how people tend to be shallow and live life in a shallow way. Well, look, here's a connection between that and love, is that really when you're living life on the surface in a shallow way, in a materialistic way, what you're actually doing is you're not deeply connecting with reality. And that's all spirituality is people who are spiritual and motivated by spiritual pursuits, they want a deep connection with reality because you recognize the significance and miracle of what life and reality are, that you don't want a shallow form of it. You want a deep experience of life. So then the question becomes, how do I live my life? And if you recognize, well, I want to live a deep life because I recognize the sacredness of life. I want to live a deep life where I'm deeply connected to reality and to myself and to others. And then the question is simply, okay, well, what creates that? How do I deepen my connection? What are the things that deepen my connection, and what are the things that sever that connection? And then it just becomes a matter of, let me just discipline myself to do the things that deepen the connection, and let me let go of all the things that are obstacles, impediments, that are severing the connection and keeping me disconnected. Ta-da! See, figuring out life is not so hard. I'm giving you the ultimate plan for how to live the best life you could live. Right? And you're going to use spirituality to deepen that connection. But not just that. You're also just going to do all the mundane things. You're going to do that with love too. Even the job that you get, the career you have, that's going to be about deepening your connection with reality so that you can love reality more. And you know what the good news is? Reality is infinitely deep. So you can go as deep as you want. There's no limit. The limit actually is your willingness to go. How deep do you want to go? How deep of a connection do you want to have? And what kind of things do you want to connect with? How wide do you want your connection to be? Do you want to connect with the entire universe? Do you want to connect with every living being in the universe? Or do you want to be very picky and only connect with a few little things here and there? And then how deep do you want those connections to be? That's all up to you. You have to decide that for yourself. So here's a magic question for you for the rest of your life. You can always ask, how can I connect deeper with this thing? Whatever thing you're trying to connect to that you like. Let's say it starts off with you just liking it. You have a liking for something. It's not love yet, let's say. How do I connect deeper with, let's say you like dinosaurs. Okay, let's start there. You like dinosaurs. Let's say you like astronomy. Let's say you like history, reading history. Let's say you like politics. Let's say you like sex. Let's say you like men or women. Let's say you like children. Let's say you like computers. Let's say you like languages. You can always ask the question about that is like, how can I connect deeper with that thing that I like? And this question automatically generates a whole trajectory for your life. It generates a whole potential life purpose for you. It opens up the blueprint for how you're going to create a meaningful life.